Welcome. Today, we are tackling one of the most common points of confusion in probability and statistics, the difference between permutations and combinations. Both of these concepts deal with counting groups of items, but there is one fundamental rule that separates them completely. To decide which math tool to use, you only need to ask yourself one single question: does the order matter? If the order changes the outcome, you are dealing with a permutation. If shuffling the items around leaves you with the exact same group, it is a combination. It really is that black and white. Let's start with permutations. A permutation is an arrangement of items where the order is critical. Think of it as filling specific slots or positions. If you swap the items in the first and second slots, you have created a completely new arrangement. Keywords to look for are arrange, rank, schedule, or order. Imagine a race with 3 runners: red, green, and blue. If red finishes first, green second, and blue third, that is one specific outcome. But if green finishes first, red second, and blue third, the group of runners is the same, but the outcome is different because the ranks have changed. This is a classic permutation scenario because the position matters. Mathematically, we calculate this using the formula P of n, and Rn represents the total number of items available, and R represents how many we are selecting to arrange. The factorial symbol, that exclamation mark, means we multiply a number by every integer below it down to 1. This formula basically counts every possible unique ordering. Now let's look at combinations. A combination is simply a selection. Here, the order is completely irrelevant. Whether you pick item A then B or item B then A, you still end up with the same pair in your hand. Think of keywords like select, choose, group, or team. Consider a fruit salad. If you have an apple, a banana, and an orange in a bowl, it is a fruit salad. If you mix them up, it is still the exact same fruit salad. The order in which you drop the fruit into the bowl does not change what is inside. This is a combination. The formula for combinations, C of n and R, looks very similar to the permutation formula, but with one extra term in the denominator, r factorial. We divide by r factorial to remove all the duplicate orderings. Since the order doesn't matter, we don't want to double or triple count the same group just because it was arranged differently. Here is the side-by-side comparison. Permutations are for lists, rankings, and codes, where AB is different from BA. Combinations are for groups and sets, where AB is the same as BA, because permutations count every order. Their result will always be a larger number than combinations for the same inputs. Here is a fun fact to impress your friends. The device you use on a locker is called a combination lock, but that is mathematically incorrect. If your code is 10-20-30 and you try 30-20-10, it won't open. The order matters. So, technically, it should be called a permutation lock. To wrap up, always start your problem by checking if order matters. If yes, use permutations. Remember P for picky about order. If no, use combinations. Master this simple distinction and you will never mix them up again. Thanks for watching.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.